I think
Plowing
the
dragon
prologue
nearly
is
reversed the
over,
course of the
right?
battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tails.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tails, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Good question, Stan.
Yes,
Very
yet
good
the
question.
Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie. Where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tails, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tails, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Quiet down, Tails. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
Damn, I've seen assaults go
Okay, now I
awry,
have
but
a
the
question.
dragon topples them all.
Now, Foltest apparently adopted some kids, and now this guy is saying that those kids are his bastards. Can someone explain me?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense. Geralt,
And what
you
I
should
stole,
know.
I shall
Is it
restore.
possible to tame a dragon?
There's literally no loot here. Shit. What do you mean they're the Baroness's kids from The Witcher 3? What?
Not a...
The dragon's back! I can't.
Where did his fire go? Oh. Okay, our sword is gone. That was... Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything.
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher.
Guys,
Within reason, of course.
now the game's gonna
I
get
need
really
to leave,
sad.
Sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Man, there's no loot here, I swear. Man, this is gonna be very sad now.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Who's the
Thanks
mother
be to
of
the
these
gods.
children?
My prayers are answered.
And Are they Foltest's kids too?
Go, Boosie,
That's not my father.
but it is your king, boy. Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is
What do you
over.
mean, no, it's her?
She was
What do you mean,
deceived.
her?
Evil men turned her against me.
Who's supposed to be this girl?
These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
What do you mean in The Witcher 3? The Baroness La Valette? That's this little girl? Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna have a look.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Marie Louise. Maria Louise. I remember her. Man, this made me sad. Full test. Yeah, exactly. He does. Haven't you played The Witcher 2, Stan? Isn't this very lore accurate, which just happened? Because so the thing is, the Witchers from the school of Viper, they turned assassins. And the Emperor, which is obviously Amir, got him killed. He was hired. He was an assassin. Who did?
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
And who was his sister?
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Oh, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
Foltest told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing.
Wow.
I even met him. In any case,
That's weird.
I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Visima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of La Valette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not
So
some druid
basically, in The
nobles.
Witcher 3, if you meet Leto in Rearden Manor in Velen, he said that Emperor has sent assassins after me because that's who hired him. So to tie his loose ends, he wanted Leto dead. So Leto was hired by the Emperor, which is of course Emir, to do this nasty business. You know, basically what happens is you have to, think about it deeply. Kings, during the medieval times, were absolute rulers. Most of them. If kings died and they didn't have a proper successor, so there would be chaos. And when there is chaos in kingdoms, they can be easily be conquered and stuff like that. Or they could be made a vassal state. So it's as simple as that. He wanted chaos and what's the right word for it? Yeah, chaos in Temeria. Instability.
For fuck's sake, you command the blue stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
Have you realized Geralt right now didn't say anything that he was a Witcher? Of course he knew he was a Witcher. Like a Witcher won't recognize another Witcher, his fighting
would you
mechanics,
do if
and he didn't
was
say
caught?
that. He's another Witcher, none of you.
I'd go have a beer.
Are you trying to annoy me?
Vernon, if I escaped, you'd be the last to learn my plans.
Let me tell you a story.
I hate stories.
There was once a witcher who was accused of murdering a monarch.
Wrongly accused.
The charges against him were very serious, and only one man could help him.
Let me guess. A handsome prince.
The commander of the Blue Stripes. Sadly, the witcher refused his help and was hanged.
This
I
is
prefer
funny.
happy endings.
Then help me, Geralt.
I just want to say this.
What do you want from me, Roach? I already told you it wasn't me. On top of that, I don't know who's behind it, and frankly, I don't really give a damn. Could have been anyone as I see it. King Demavend, even.
Demavend is dead.
Is that true?
He was murdered.
I did that too.
You were in Vizima at the time. I checked.
My doppelganger was in Vizima. I have 3 of them.
I'm no fool.
You sure act like one.
I'm to learn who killed the king, and I will.
You know I didn't, but you need to prove a point. Sons of whores like you would rather hang an innocent man than admit failure.
Don't ever call me a whore's son again.
You want to get full tests, murderer? Let's do it together.
Now you're talking.
If you want me to help, treat me like a human, not a hog.
What do you want?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Ves! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
See you, Jacqueline.
Thank you.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Ves is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair.
Siri.
Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia.
Race riots.
Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.